Hey Divine Collective, it's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are feeling well, feeling swell today. Let's go ahead and get into a read and see what Spirit has popping off for you, baby Bob. Spirit, what's going on with Divine Collective? What is it that they need to know? What's the energy? What are they going through? Please take what resonates and leave the rest, baby Bob. Okay? If it don't fit, don't try to make it fit. If it do fit and I piss you off, don't get mad at me. Or if you leave a comment saying this, that, I'm going to assume it does. And maybe you need to reevaluate. Okay? Anywho, let's do 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. All right, y'all. Let's see what's popping off. What's going on with them, Spirit? What's going on with Divine Collective? So I have 0220, act on your idea. And then I also have 111, intuition, coming out here. So 0220, act on your idea. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. And then 111, intuition, coming out here. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. So I feel like y'all are in manifestation mode. That was the first thing that came to my mind while I was reading this, okay? You are in, somebody's in like, I just heard full blown. You are in full blown manifestation mode. It's what something feels like to me. I get this vibe that you want to do a 180. I'm hearing. Maybe somebody, you could be seeing the numbers 180 a lot. Maybe even to the number 9. Of course, that's not here. But it's kind of giving me the vibe of you're done with some sort of cycle here. Some sort of loop. And you're ready to go into whatever this next phase is. And I feel like you've already been intentional about the work it is that you've been doing, okay? Either you're just getting started and you're like, hell yeah. And then I feel like for some of y'all, there could be something going on here where you've already kind of been in the midst of this. Maybe you see a level of proof here, or maybe there are things that you're noticing like, yeah, this is coming in for me. Or based on that, I already, received this. I got that. So this is the next thing that I'm focused on. So I feel like you're in motion. Okay. I like that. You're in motion. It's like I feel like there's some sort of energy that was maybe stagnant prior to that you're not experiencing anymore. So I do. Y'all could be manifesting a little bit of everything. Love, money, obviously a piece of fucking mind here. What else here? I have 2112. It's up to you coming out here. And maybe you also realize that you're the one who has to do it. Right? Maybe at some point in time, who knows, right? We can all point fingers if we want, or, maybe you could take on energy that's just kind of like, you know what? Let me not continue to keep attaching myself to this shit, or making it bigger than what it needs to be. Like, almost as if you don't want something controlling your path or your life here. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. Exactly. So that's what something felt like to me. Comfort fuckimation. Like, it felt like you had some sort of stagnant energy prior to where it is that you are now. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will soon come true. It also says here that someone is watching over you. Y'all know how we do over here, baby bop. The ancestors usually pop out over here. It just is what it is. And then we also have 0110, belief system. So I feel like your beliefs are changing. There could be something that's going on here, maybe possibly with deconstruction, but something almost just kind of feels like to me, you know that you have the power. And I feel like you're not willing to give anybody else power or control over you anymore, or to gaslight you anymore, or make you feel like you can't do something. I also feel like your energy is on reserve. It's like you're only passing out energy to those people who like deserve it, or that need it. Maybe this is somebody needing a helping hand or some sort of vibe. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. So yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like your level of self-love has gone through the roof. I feel like can't nobody say anything about you, make you feel any type of way about yourself. It's like, shit, I know who the fuck I am. Getting better by the day, matter of fact, motherfucker. That's what some kind of feel like to me. So it's just kind of like, do as you will. So I feel like you are like, I like it. Your dreams will soon come true. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Yeah, look at this. I have take action coming out here. So we already have act on your idea. Take action coming out here. So it is. It's giving me the vibe of you're no longer sitting on the sidelines. If you say that you want it, you're going to go and get it. Or some sort of vibes like that here. Yeah, I have an unexpected shift coming out here that turned into a great shift. A spiritual awakening here. Maybe a spiritual awakening. Of course, like I said, I feel like you're learning something here. You've gone through some sort of dark night of the soul. And you're on the path to enlightenment. So I do. Maybe even too, something could have kind of pushed you into this direction, or it was kind of like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of that shit, or again, I'm not gonna let this be my story, or almost some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And maybe this was also unexpected for other people, or other people that were involved or some shit. I don't know if a motherfucker thought that they was gonna find you exactly where it is that they left you, but I feel like somebody also fucked around and found out that, hey, that's not my MO anymore, or that's just not what I'm on anymore. Okay, so you have a level of good fortune here, feminine forces. So this could be for you, divine feminine. Of course, divine masculine, y'all are in the building as well too. We carry both sides here. This could also be something about you being more open. Maybe you were closed off for a period of time, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But you do, you're very powerful. Damn, willpower and personal power back to back. Looks like to me you're receiving some form of good karma here as well too. Surrounding maybe your finances, your success, your love life. But I also feel like this karma card might speak to what goes around comes around with somebody else. So I don't know what somebody else was attempting to do to you, or maybe try to put you in a position where you kind of felt like, again, maybe you were remaining in that stuck energy, or you weren't get anywhere. Yeah, maybe somebody wanted you to stay in a void here. Okay, some sort of group here or a person here. But it feels like to me, they might be the ones who's in this void now. I feel like seeing you happy got somebody feeling some type of way. And it is what it is. I feel like you don't give a fuck anymore. And I feel like somebody still wants you to give a fuck. That's what it feels like to me. And you're like, I think not. So I do. Y'all manifesting something up in this mother sucker. Spirit, where are we going to? For our first Zek here, honey. Our first Zek. These are looking at me. Let's see what it's giving. So some of you guys, you could have got a spiritual cleansing here. Okay? Maybe to kickstart this new energy it is that you're in. Okay? Yeah, look at this. I have grounded coming out here. Spirit is telling me to take them out. Grounded and spiritual cleansing. So you are. There could be some sort of significance here when it comes to a Hamsa. Okay? Or possibly like the shade of blue, a color of blue here. Okay? Number 22 can hold significance. 0220, acting on your idea. And 50 is here. Right? We already had 0550, unexpected shift coming out on the back end as well too. So I do. I feel like you are really centered. That's what something kind of gives me the vibe of. Why do I see somebody go like this? I don't know if you're doing yoga or like there's some sort of stretches here that you're doing. Some sort of fire breaths here. It feels like to me you kind of have a routine in place as well too. To keep yourself in check. It's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. I feel like you check in more with yourself now as well too. Like, how am I feeling? How do I feel about that? Maybe do I need to take a step back right now? Let something roll off my shoulders, you know, so I can get my head back in the game. But I feel like you're more conscientious of where you're going, where it is that you are, and where the fuck you don't want to go back to. Spirit, what's going on? So I have a lot going on out here. So I have time in the reverse. I have safe travel and I have growth coming out here. I was going to put one of these back, but Spirit is telling me to take both. Hopefully y'all can see these considering the font is a little thin here. Okay, so it feels like to me you're definitely headed in the right direction. Okay, like I said, you are experiencing some form of growth here. Okay, but it's funny to me, there's a 41 on the time card, right, which is a 5. Obviously, with it being in the reverse, it would kind of give me like a -5. So something is almost making me feel like wherever it is that you were coming from was someplace that ran its course. That's what something kind of feels like to me. And maybe whoever this person is or this group is, they're stuck over there. It's like, I feel like you woke the fuck up, or it's like, I don't want to be over here anymore. I don't want to be involved with you anymore. There could be something going on here where it's like, this is what you were intending to do. Like, you know what? I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to get out of this mindset. And the people around you, they're still stuck wherever it is that they are. Or maybe thinking a certain thing here. Because again, right, we have 0110 belief system coming out. So I feel like maybe you started figuring out what your destiny is, what gifts it is that you embody, right? Maybe becoming inspired by certain individuals or certain stories here. So I feel like looking around you, it's like my environment is not really reflecting back at me the type of wavelength it is that I'm on, the frequency it is that I'm on. So let me exit stage left. It's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Divine feminine energy coming out. Divine feminine, you're not playing, baby. You're not. I feel like you're coming to receive everything it is that you know that you're deserving of. You are stepping into your divine feminine energy. And I know it feels good. I know it feels good. It's like this. I feel like there's this sensual energy that I'm getting as well, too. I feel like there's a level of confidence here. There's a level of knowing that you belong here. There's like this level of no one can take this shit away from me. Like, why am I hearing Jill Scott when she says delicious? I love when she says that shit. It's like, I feel like whatever it is that you're stepping into, it feels delicious to you. You're enjoying it. And remember the other day, I forget what read it was, where I was talking about somebody who was romanticizing their life. That's another vibe that I feel like I'm picking up off of this reading. Like somebody, you're romanticizing your life. And maybe you're kind of even feeling that way too. Like, I'm manifesting the love of my life, or I'm da-da-da. But until that person comes, I'm buying my flowers for myself. You know what I'm saying? I want my man to run my bath, you know, for me, but I'm going to run my bath myself. Or, I don't know, like it's almost giving me like that sort of vibe. It's like you're living in what it is that you want. Does that make sense? So I feel like you're already creating it for yourself, or you're already living it. Until somebody comes along or some sort of shit, I kind of feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yes, bitch, come through. Soulmate coming out here. So some of y'all, you're manifesting your soulmate. And maybe prior to this, you could have thought, I don't know. I feel like maybe you thought that you were with a soulmate, or maybe even too like a twin flame, because the twin flame vibe has been kind of popping out over here a little bit lately. So I kind of feel like maybe wherever it is that you're coming from, you realize that that's not what it was. I do. I kind of feel like you were dealing with a false twin flame or some sort of shit like that. Or if there was, in fact, a soul contract that you had with somebody, you're realizing that there was a lesson to learn there and you weren't meant to be there forever. Okay? Maybe it could have been as well to a level of like being codependent, right? Realizing that you don't need somebody to go with you or some shit. Or if someone doesn't want to go with you and they want to remain in the type of energy that they're in, that you don't have to conform to that. What else here, Spirit? I'm liking this reading, guys. I got air coming out here and it flipped out in the reverse. So somebody could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be somebody that you were dealing with, okay? Hell, who knows? Maybe this could have even been you prior to a spiritual cleansing coming out here. Maybe there's this vibe here where I'm getting two things. There could be somebody here who potentially wants to reach out, and it's like, it's nothing for us to talk about. Like, I'm seeing somebody doing this. So it's like you wiped your hands here, right? Even with the hamster, it looked like a damn hand, child. So you've wiped your hands of something. But then I also kind of feel like there's this energy of, I don't know, it's like you don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If it was toxic, you don't want to re-enter into it. That's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. What else here with this, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have veiled coming out here. So there's something here hidden. I do. I feel like in some sort of way here, whoever it is that you were dealing with prior, I feel like you didn't know all that you needed to know, maybe until you knew it, right? until something was exposed to you, or until it was like, I can't be over here anymore. Even here on the grounded card, right, there's an anchor there. I feel like maybe at a certain point in time, again, going back to that stagnant energy, feeling stuck, because the air energy is also an energy of movement, right? The air, it moves, right? So I feel like there was something going on where you feel like you weren't getting anywhere with somebody. I feel like you just weren't. And I feel like this was also tapping into other areas of your life. And to be quite frank with you, again, don't chop my head off, because y'all know I'm going to tell y'all everything I'm getting. I feel like at some point in time as well, too, maybe you tried to avoid or neglect what it is that you were actually feeling. Like I said, I don't know if there was maybe some form of an abandonment issue that you experienced, or, you know, sometimes you just got to be done with a motherfucker. Like, you know how sometimes you're going through something with somebody, you're in a relationship with them, and you know shit is going haywire, and it's like, I don't think we about to recover this shit, but you're not all the way ready to leave yet. That's the sort of vibes I also feel like I'm getting from some of y'all as well, too. Until you were. What else here, Spirit? I also feel like this veiled energy is, like I said as well, too, maybe somebody in the background kind of wanted to talk to you or speak to you or something, but it's like you're not willing to do it. I just feel like you're not looking to revisit the past. You're focused on going forward. What is this? Yeah, look at this. I have protection coming out here and a talisman as well, too. So you guys could have some form of a protective talisman that you like to wear, okay? Something that's been blessed, maybe during a spiritual cleansing here as well, too. Maybe after this cleansing, right? Which I'm assuming, because this energy feels really great to me, you could feel like the weight of the world being lifted off of you. Maybe for some of y'all as well, too, some of the things that you were experiencing, I feel like weren't just your own battles, but also the battles of whoever this person was as well, too. Maybe even to an energy of kind of feeling like you were never getting through to somebody, or like y'all just wasn't on the same page, or some sort of shit like that. Something. And I feel like whoever this soulmate is coming in for you. Again, this could be a divine feminine soulmate. This could be a divine masculine soulmate. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like this person, they're on top of their shit as well, too. This person is divinely protected. Maybe that's something that you'll notice that the two of y'all have in common as well, too. This person likes to wear their talismans or their crystals or whatever the case may be. It's kind of giving me the vibe that this person is quite spiritual themselves as well, too. Okay, they've also done the work. They've cleared their energy out. They're going in the right direction as well. Maybe could have kind of felt like their life was going through some form of like a spiral here or something, but they've reclaimed their energy. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have magic coming out here. So I do. I feel like maybe you could be involved in some form of magic, and so could this person as well. Or even if you're like, okay, I don't even, I don't go that far, whatever the case may be, life could just feel very magical. That's the sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I do. I feel like somebody in here is like you're on a high right now. Like that's what something kind of feels like to me. Yeah, look at this. Bottom of the deck, Spirit said trust. So I do. I feel like whoever this person is getting ready to come in for you. It's like Spirit is telling you that you can trust this person. Okay? I don't know if you know this past person that you were with to be maybe some form of a witch or a warlock or some sort of vibes like that. But if they were, they definitely weren't on the right side of the block. Okay, that's the sort of vibes that it feels like it's kind of giving me here. Even especially, too, considering the get up on this card, right? It is kind of giving me the vibe of possibly some other shit that could be going on here. Who knows? Somebody could consider themselves trying to throw some sort of shit your way. Okay? Maybe to get you to reconsider or to think about them. Or maybe calling themselves trying to get in the way of the direction it is that you're going here. But that shit isn't happening. And I feel like another reason why this trust card is coming out is because your spirit team is like, listen, you already been on top of your game. You already been trusting us. But we need you to continue to stay in faith or have trust that whoever we're sending in for you next is going to be all of that. All of that and then some. You ain't got to worry about this past person. It's like whatever entanglement sort of vibe that I feel like I'm getting here, that shit's done. It's over. I feel like whoever this person is, too, it's like they can't feel your energy anymore. Or it's like they know that you don't want to fuck with them anymore or some sort of shit like that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have gratitude coming out here. You're seeing things through a different lens here, Divine Collective. Wherever it is that you came from, you learned your lesson. And I always tell y'all, generally the lesson always goes back to self-love. How am I showing up for myself? How am I holding myself accountable to what it is that I know that I deserve or where it is that I am? Maybe why was I accepting that shit? Why do I feel like I needed to be around that energy? Right? So I feel like you've taken the lesson from this. And then like I said as well too, with air being in the reverse, it's like maybe you felt like, again, I'm not being heard, but I'm still here. I don't want to feel like I'm abandoned, but you don't treat me right. Even with air coming out in the reverse, if that were like a king or a queen of swords, we know that person is what? A liar. They can be a fucking narcissist. I just saw 1411 on that bus. 411 is what stuck out to me. So you received some sort of info here. And not only did you receive the information, but you acted upon it. And I feel like that's why act on your idea and take action came out here. It's like you finally said, fuck this shit. What the fuck am I doing? That's what something feels like to me. There could be a level of candle work that's involved here somewhere. If this past person considers himself trying to do something, whatever the fuck. And then, like I said, you could also be burning candles of your own here as well, too. Self-love candles. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe even 2 candles to bring in this soulmate as well, too. Protection candles here. Okay, I'm seeing pink candles, red candles. I'm seeing black candles, white candles. Okay. You could be doing green candles as well, too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have courage coming out here. So I do. I feel like you have so much confidence right now that it might be eating somebody up. Maybe especially, too, whoever this person of the past is here. Because I feel like you weren't in this energy when you were with this person. Maybe even, too, over time, this person caught himself trying to humble you. I feel like for some of y'all, there was a light about yourself that attracted this person to you. But then they just tried to feed on that shit. They basically drained the hell out of you. Is what something feels like to me. So I do feel like there was a lesson here in choosing yourself. Or not allowing people to fucking sit up in your face and lie to you and you continue to take it. Or whatever the case may be here. So I do. Even with this talisman having a key on it, I do. I feel like somebody may be still trying to gain some sort of access to you. But they might as well go ahead and get the hell on, because this key is for whoever this soulmate is at this point. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have shadow coming out here. I knew you did your shadow work. That's why that dark night of the soul came out. You did your fucking shadow work. And there's still always going to be shadow work to be done, right? We have more than one spiritual awakening. But I feel like you're at a point right now where it's like, it's weird. Because I don't believe that we should always be healing all the time either. Like, every fucking second I'm trying to heal. Like, sometimes you need to just be living. And I feel like that's the space that you're in right now. I feel like you're still on top of your protective work here. Right? Like I said, you could possibly be burning your candles. Of course, you want to make sure that your energy is cleared and is cleansed. But I feel like there's something that's going on where, again, you're living in it. You're embodying it. You're acting this energy out. That's what something feels like to me. So it's like you've done the work. I feel like for this level up that you're experiencing or about to experience, put it where it needs to go. Yeah, look at this. I have nature spirits coming out. So maybe for some of y'all, getting into nature has been a great way for you to transmute energy here. Okay? I also feel like your spirit team, which you've already seen them come out, right? You're someone who is watching over you here on the 2112 card. That says it's up to you. I feel like I feel like whoever your spirit team is, that's all that they were waiting for. You know, they're always here to assist and to help, but your participation has to be involved, right? It's like you have to learn the lesson before you kind of get pulled out of something, right? So it's like we got your back, we're here, okay? There could be something specifically about the trees. I personally do believe that the trees are the ancestors, okay? Trees have been here for God knows how long. That tree outside your house was there before you was there. Okay? Unless you in a new build and they done built these new little ass fucking trees or some shit. But for the most part, the trees have been here. So I kind of feel like you have been receiving a ton of downloads here about yourself. Maybe things could also be coming through the forms of dreams as well too. Okay? But I feel like you're also able to get yourself out of certain situations faster. Or you notice things quicker now. Also, I feel like there's something going on where you don't deny what you're getting. If this is what my spirit team is telling me, that's exactly what I'm going to follow. I'm not going to try to put on the rose-colored lenses. I'm not going to try to make something seem like it's different than what it is that I know it to be, or giving motherfuckers passes, or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So I feel like this is why your life is going in the direction it is that it's going. What else here, Spirit? Who knows? You can meet this soulmate while you're out in nature as well, too. Or maybe some place that you frequent, right? You're traveling to some sort of place here. But everything happens in divine timing. Maybe for some of y'all as well, too, with this time card being in the reverse, outside of you leaving from some place that you didn't have any business being anymore, it also could kind of feel like, to me, there was also maybe this energy maybe before you got to where it is that you are now, and maybe after a breakup or leaving someone or some sort of vibes like that, that maybe you did kind of feel a little hopeless. Like, when is this coming? Or when is this going to happen for me? Or when is this? Da, 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 da. It's like you just had to allow God to work and also allow for yourself to pick up what you needed to pick up from these situations. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the shift coming out here. Confirmation. We already got unexpected shift and great shift. 0550 and then 1122 that came out. So you about to bump into whoever this person is. It's like y'all are both headed in each other's direction. And the crazy thing to me about it is I feel like it might be knowingly, though. Because like I said, I feel like y'all are actively manifesting this shit. And the one thing that I do love about it is, I feel like for whoever it is that I'm reading for, you didn't allow for somebody to stop you from wanting love or to give love. Again, the heart gets weary, right? It can make you start feeling some type of way. But I feel like you picked your head up. You picked your head up from whatever it is that you were dealing with this individual. There could have been times where you kind of talked down, like, again, it's never going to happen for me, or I don't understand, or I da 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 da. Yeah, but you transmuted that shit. I told you, you've been transmuting. Let's see what else comes out here. There's a 44 down there as well, too. So like I said, even too, more confirmation here that you're divinely protected. Hell, 31 on this card, that's a 4. We have 222 right there, that's a 4. So you have quadruple 4s here, which is blessings in disguise. So I feel like you know that there's someone who's coming in or something big is about to happen, but it's just like, damn, when is it going to happen? It's coming in, baby. Bop. What else here, Spirit? Give me one more, please, for this bottom section. Yeah, look at this. A new life. I love that. Aunts can hold significance here. So you have manifested a new life that I feel like you're currently living in, and shit is just about to get better and better and better for you. What's at the bottom here? Maybe there could be something going on here. I don't know, somebody you want to be a mother, or maybe you want to have more children, or some sort of shit like that. Okay? I feel like whoever this soulmate that is coming in, they want the same thing. I have boundaries coming out here. This could be something that was missing before. Maybe for some of y'all, you didn't know what your boundaries were. You lacked boundaries. Or you had some boundaries, but you didn't put your foot down when it came to them. So whoever I feel like this individual is over here, maybe that's another reason why they're feeling like maybe they can still try to get in the way of what it is that you got going on, or they gonna come back to me, or whatever sort of vibe I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have power coming out here. So I feel like this was the jump start to where it is that you are now. First it was the boundaries. Then it was realizing that I need to call my power back to myself. Right? It's my birthright to live a good life. I don't got to be out here fucking struggling with your ass. What else here, Spirit? I have psychic coming out here as well, too. I do. I feel like there is something going on here with gifts and abilities it is that you have. I feel like also this situation could have unlocked those abilities as well, too. That's also been coming out in the reads as well a lot lately. Okay? And then one more for the plot here. Look at this. I have relief. That's what something feels like to me. It feels like a relief. It feels like finally. That's what something feels like to me. Whoever it is that I'm reading for. Like I'm finally where I wanted to be. Or it's like I'm living in an answered prayer right now. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I do. I feel like you are like, ooh, you're going to just eat it up, honey. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, where do you want me to go to next, honey lumpkins? Because I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the vibes. What's at the bottom of this here? Yeah, so you're creating and progressing here. Somebody, you could be a painter, okay? Or you could be very creative, artsy here. Yeah, look at that. Claim your energy. You can't make this shit the fuck up, baby bop. You really can't. Let's see here. Spirit, what is spiritual cleansing and grounded? Ooh, I'm excited for you, honey. I do. It's like I feel like you wake up in good spirits. There could be something about your nighttime routine too, like how you wind down or some sort of vibes like that. I don't know if this is a cup of tea, a book. Like I said, maybe some sort of bath. Making yourself a very delicious meal. Okay. Spirit, what is spiritual cleansing and grounded? Yeah, bro, I told you, Spirit said take this. Manifesting magic. I told you was manifesting confirmation. And then we already got magic coming out over here in this vertical row. So I feel like at this point, you and whoever this soulmate is, y'all are manifesting each other. That's what I'm saying. On this shift card, y'all are both coming towards each other. That's what something feels like to me. Let's do 2 more shuffles. So it's like ever since you got this cleansing, it feels like to me you've been able to manifest. Why am I hearing you felt like you were broken? Broken pussy. Remember that on Insecure? Maybe there was a level of insecurities that you had here. To be quite frank, I feel like you and whoever else this other person is that you was dealing with. Honestly, I feel like y'all were trauma bonded. That's why I'm like, something kind of gives me false twin flame, false something. Or again, you had a soul contract with each other, but you had to learn what you had to. You learned your part. I don't think this motherfucker did, to be honest. But it is what it is. So, I do. I feel like ever since you started focusing on yourself, clearing your energy out, getting grounded, like I said, through a form of meditation, yoga, working out, fueling your body with the right things, whether you eat meat, you don't eat meat, you eat whatever the fuck, it feels like to me you're doing what's best for you. Okay? What else here, Spirit? It's all about the energy, baby. Bob, how are you feeling? That's the true thing. What is the energy signature? What else here, Spirit? And I like, again, going back to the anchor. The anchor is really sticking out to me. Maybe look out for anchor symbolism. I don't know if somebody has like an anchor tattoo or some sort of shit like that. But I do. I feel like it's like you can't be moved unless you want to move. It's like you're not taking orders from nobody. You don't move and shake to somebody else's, drum or some sort of shit I feel like I'm getting here. I feel like you you already did all that shit for God knows how long. It's like, it's my life and I'm going to live it now. It's my money and I want it now type shit. What else here, Spirit? Whoa. I have upside down coming out here and no strings attached coming out. Exactly. So I do. I feel like wherever it is that you were, again, in this vertical row with this air in the reverse to the veil card, your life was turning upside down prior to all of this energy. And then you broke free from somebody. You can literally see this chick's, see the rope around her wrist here? She broke free. It's like, I am not going to attach myself to you anymore. Or again, I have finally learned my lesson. Like, life was just not going your way. It's what something kind of feels like to me. And this could have also been energy that was lingering over into just other areas of your life. Right? Maybe even too with this key being in this diagonal row, feeling like doors were closing in on you. Maybe a loss of opportunities here. I just kind of feel like wherever it is that you were prior, you weren't living the life that you wanted to live. And maybe I feel like at some point in time, you might have struggled with, well, damn, is this what I deserve? Like, what's happening with me? And it's like you were just over there because you had something you needed to learn about yourself. Spirit, what is safe travel, growth, and time in the reverse? Yeah, somebody, you got some candles burning right now. Maybe a couple. Safe travel, growth, and time in the reverse. How can this man even see? His hat look like this. And he out walking. Like, how you can see, sir? He must be looking straight to the ground or something. I know it's cold out there, though. It warmed up a little bit, y'all, today. Yesterday it was 1 degree. Today is 4. Ooh, we got a little 3-degree increase, honey. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have create in progress. It came back out again, honey. So you are. If anybody, I feel like you already know this, but if somebody, this feels like your read and you needed a level of reassurance here that you're moving in the right direction, you most definitely are. Okay? I don't know. There could be something here about a circular object that could be a talisman for you. Okay? Or some sort of vibes like that. What else here, Spirit? But you're on top of your shit. Create, progress, growth. It all sounds the same to me, baby Bob. I do. I feel like you are. I don't know what it is with this me keep wanting to say romanticizing your life lately, but that's what it feels like to me. It's like, you know what else it is too? You're not seeking permission or some sort of shit. Why am I hearing that? You're no longer seeking permission to live your life or do what you want to do or something. It's like, you know what? I am going to eat this cookie in the bed. Fuck you. It's my bed. Or some shit. I don't know. It does kind of have a little rebel vibe to me as well, too. And I'm getting this energy of finally. Maybe for some of y'all, too, you finally are in your own space, too. Your own space, your own apartment, your own house. Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Maybe you shared a home with whoever this person is. Or even, too, childhood is kind of starting to stick out like a sore thumb for me as well. Which could have been one of the ways that you bonded with whoever this past lover is. Or this past person is here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, something like growth, growing up. Or some sort of shit like that. What is this? Every little step I take. Bobby Brown can hold significance. Every step counts here. So I do. I feel like you've had to have patience with yourself on this journey. Especially while you were doing your shadow work. Because shadow work ain't easy. Healing is not all cupcakes and fucking rainbows. It just ain't. That shit's gonna hurt. It's gonna piss you off. Sometimes you're gonna feel like you're going crazy. Sometimes you're gonna hate the process. Hell, you might end up hating yourself for a little minute. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why the fuck would I ever? Why would I ever accept this bullshit? What the fuck? You're going to go through a lot. And I feel like for some of y'all, you can attest to that already. Considering I feel like who I'm reading for. 888's here on this smithereen truck. But I do. Going back to that belief system, 0110. You blew something here to smithereens. Some sort of belief process. Or maybe even, too, this idea that you're running out of time. It's like society makes us feel that way. Oh my God, if you don't have this by this age, or if you're not doing that by that age, you're behind. No, bitch, you're not. You're right where God needs you to be, right where God wants you to be. I feel like spirit does not put us in situations where we have the potential of screwing something over that's supposed to be truly meant for us. You got to learn whatever it is that you need to learn first. And then pray to have the discipline to maintain it, the faith to maintain it. Or it's like, I know that you're better with this, right? I know that the probability is higher that you won't screw this over or allow someone else to screw it over for you. So I do. I feel like you've been patient. You've been focused on working on yourself here. And I feel like it shows. What else here, Spirit? That's why I feel like even, too, whoever is over here maybe trying to act like they're anonymous or they're not looking, they damn sure are. Even with air in the reverse to the veil card. Why would you have to veil yourself if you really wasn't checking somebody the fuck out? So I do feel like somebody still is seeking your attention or some shit. Spirit, what is divine feminine and soulmate? I have disconnect coming out here. Disconnect. So I feel like whoever it is that this person is that's coming in for you, I feel like not only is this you disconnecting from an old pattern, but that's what I felt about this person. They've disconnected from an old pattern here. And I feel like this is more confirmation if you do resonate with having a soul contract with this past person. You learned what you needed to learn. Again, disconnect, no strings attached, same fucking thing to me. So I do. I feel like you and this new soulmate of yours is coming in for you. You both have been in a position here where you've learned a lesson. And now it's drawing you both closer to each other. Like I said, maybe trusting in yourself. Trusting that the divine won't lead you wrong. Knowing how magical it is that you really are. Right? This ability to be able to transmute and to create this new life that you want. Right? What else here, Spirit? I do. I feel like whoever this divine masculine is, or again, divine feminine is, they've disconnected as well too from an old belief system, an old thought process. Okay? Things that wasn't getting them anywhere. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have rehabilitation. So somebody is. I feel like you're getting better, and so is this person. I'm right here in Rihanna. Y'all remember that song? It's like I checked into rehab, and baby, you're my disease. I gotta check into rehab. So this person, they went through something. They went through something with somebody in their life, in their most recent past here. Maybe somebody did have to check themselves into rehab. Who knows? This could have been you or whoever this other person is. I do. I feel like there was something that happened over here that was pretty substantial. Again, whether it's you or whether it's this soulmate energy, or like I said, maybe even to the both of y'all or some sort of vibes like that. But somebody really had to go within. Hermit mode here. Maybe take a break for a significant amount of time. And this rehabilitation energy is kind of giving me this shadow work energy. Essentially, that's what the hell it is in so many words. If you think about it. So I do. Whoever this person is coming in next for you, they've done their work as well. And I love to fucking see that shit. They're not connected to the past anymore. They don't believe some of the same things that they used to believe. I do. I like the energy. Spirit, what is air in the reverse and veiled? What is this clapping at me? I have the best of you coming out here. The best of you. So you know what's funny to me? I feel like this is what you gave this person. At this time, you gave this person the best of you. I do feel like you have more to offer at this point in time. But I feel like whatever it is that was going on, you did the best that you could do. All that you could do here. And you know what is so funny to me? I feel like whoever this person is, essentially they might feel like they got the best of you. Maya and Jada Kiss can hold significance. I do. I feel like I almost want to say, this surge that you have, you emerging back into the spotlight, if you will. Or again, back to living your life here or feeling happier. Because I feel like this person knows how they kind of left you. Or where it was when y'all kind of broke up with each other. Like, I feel like we're just not in the best of spirits. It's what something feels like to me. You just weren't. Who knows? This could have been affecting your appearance. Like I said, I do feel like maybe certain doors were closed to you. You felt like opportunities weren't coming in. And to be quite frank, I feel like whoever this person is, they probably got a little bit of a kick out of it. Considering what happened. Because I feel like whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you left this person. I feel like they didn't even see you going anywhere. Even with the air coming out in the reverse. Like, they're not leaving me. Shit. I got this motherfucker on a leash. Like, that's something that almost kind of feels like to me. And I feel like you did overstay your fucking welcome. Again, take a resonates to lead the rest. But I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, like, you overstayed your welcome. And I feel like at some point you knew that you did. And I feel like that's why you was probably so mad at yourself, especially when you were doing this shadow work. Because it's like you start replaying events, start replaying certain experiences. What is shoulda, coulda, woulda, and why, and poor K, bitch, and all of this shit. It's like I let this person have too much of me. I feel like the wheels started spinning or some sort of shit like that. This chick, she's in the bath. I keep getting bath references in this read. I keep channeling that. So I feel like that's more confirmation as well, too. Maybe somebody, you could have started doing spiritual baths around the time that you were with this person. Or like I said, immediately once you exited this energy. But I feel like whoever this person is, they feel like that. Like, I thought I got the best of this person. But I see them shining, they glowing, they confident again. They expressing gratitude for like their progress and shit. Yeah, look at this. I have tell it like it is coming out here. I feel like at some point that became you. Like I gotta have a tell it like it is energy. Like I can't continue to sit on the sidelines in my life hoping that shit will improve or hoping that you'll change or maybe it'll get back to how it was when we first started seeing each other or whatever the case may be. But I feel like this tell it like it is card also speaks to whoever this person was. Something to me feels like this person intentionally tried to like hurt your feelings. There could be a level of verbal abuse that's here or some sort of shit like that. And then somebody maybe try to cover it up, right? With this veiled energy. Cover it up or disguise it as if this is not who they are or trying to present themselves in a better light when they step outside the house or in front of their own friends or family members. But it's like, you know the real person. You know who this person really is. It's what something feels like to me. And even if, right, you want your person to be truthful with you or people to be truthful with you, but I feel like there's also a way that you go about it. You know, I can understand tough love in certain situations or, you know, but I feel like wherever this person is, they did. I feel like they used to do shit to get under your skin on purpose or to make you feel some way on purpose, drain you on purpose, bring your energy down on purpose. And obviously we know why, because that's how they feel about their fucking self. Spirit, what is protection and talisman? Yeah, look at this. I have healthy boundaries coming out. I'm about to say this is about damn near what saved your life. I don't know why I wanted to say that. I don't know how abusive this past person was, but it's starting to, I don't know. But I do. I feel like this is what you needed to accomplish before you could continue to move on into your next relationship. Because remember, we already got boundaries over here on the back end in our first deck. So boundaries is what saves your life. So it will behoove you as you continue moving. A truck just went by, new city moving. I don't know if you plan on moving somewhere, but I did say I felt like that. You moved into a new house, home, apartment, you got your own space or something. But as you continue to move in the direction of this new life down here, right, this is what you need to hold on to. And hell, if you feel like you need to edit them hoes, do that as well. Like this is a new boundary that I have. Or you go through another experience. Let me add that to the list. Okay, it's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But boundaries, I feel like saved your life. Your happiness here. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, look at this. I have connect with nature, which is already down here as well too. So I do. I feel like you received some sort of downloads here. A lot of them. While you were in nature, while you were focused on yourself. Okay? Maybe nature is a part of your routine now. That it's like you don't miss out on that. This could be daily walks here. Okay? This could even be a level of vacation that I feel like I'm getting as well too. There could be something going on here where you want to venture out or you want to start to visit new places or something. Maybe that could be something you and this new lover do. Because you have this new life here. I feel like there's things too that you wanted to experience in this past relationship that somebody just was not willing to give you that you're about to receive in this one. I do. I feel like you're going to see eye to eye with whoever this new person is. New experiences here. A level of spontaneity. It feels very fun to me. What else here, Spirit, in this center pile? And I feel like this person is going to respect your boundaries as well, too. It's like you're not going to have to tell them twice. Yeah, look at this. I have be authentic coming out here. So this is your opportunity here. I feel like to show up as yourself. Be exactly who it is that you are. Because maybe at some points in time in this past relationship as well, too, maybe you kind of felt like you were walking on eggshells. Or you were just doing things to appease their ass. And it's like, okay, I'm not getting anything out of this. It's like, what you want me to do? Like I said, going back to that drum vibe I had. Like somebody wanted you to walk to the beat of their drum or do as they say. Like they're a fucking sergeant in this bitch or some shit. They telling you what to do. What to do, when to wake up, when to wash your ass. What we're gonna do today. Like somebody could have been kind of controlling. I'm starting to get a sort of controlling, abusive vibe or some sort of shit like that. But I do. I feel like there's a level of masking that you don't have to do anymore. And I feel like if you were masking, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm just like, I never masked, whatever. We all have masked to a certain degree, but it all means something different. I feel like your masking had to deal with again, not wanting to maybe ruffle feathers, or you don't want to be worried about it today, or again, maybe you don't want this person to pop off on you today or try to physically abuse you or some sort of shit. So it's like going along to get along, or maybe I'm just gonna smile so this motherfucker don't reach the fuck back and try to knock me the fuck out, whatever the case may be here. But I feel like also with this be authentic in our diagonal row, you're not going to have to worry about whoever this divine masculine or divine feminine is coming in, because they are authentic with themselves and who it is that they are. They know that they don't have to put on no show. And I feel like they're also not this energy as well too, of whoever it is that you have dealt with in the past. Spirit, what is magic and trust? I feel like your spirit team is so proud of you, man. Magic and trust. Yeah, look at this. I have claim your energy coming out. This is why they're proud of you, because you took that power back. You claimed your energy. And you know who you are. You know that you're this magical being now. I feel like there's a level of trust that you have with your team now that can't be broken. There's a level of trust that you have with yourself now that can't be broken. And maybe too, you struggle with that. Like, damn, do I trust myself enough to make the right decisions, or to choose the right person, or, you know, to not miss these cues, or maybe some sort of red flags here, or some sort of vibes like that. But that's what I'm saying. Whatever new set of eyes it is that you have here, essentially your third eye, your spiritual eye here, that shit is on point. It is. That is on point here. And I feel like whoever this person is, they want to claim you. They want to claim you. They will be claiming you. That's why I'm like, y'all are going to step into a new season with each other. So this could potentially even lead to marriage here. Like I said, I am seeing children as well too. Whatever it is that you want to do with your dynamic. But you guys are going to grow together. Transmute energy here together. There could be something magical about a proposal as well too. Or some sort of vibes like that. Because again, someone wanted to claim you, asking for your hand in marriage here. I don't know. It's like the scenery. That's what something is giving me. Or maybe because the two of you are kind of both into the spiritual vibes here. Or something feels kind of magical, kind of dreamy, kind of ethereal here. Okay, the sun, the moon, the stars. Sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. Somebody wants to make a promise to you. What is this? Look at this. I have decluttering coming out here as well, too. Yeah. So it's so funny to me. This chick, she has a box, a vacuum. She got a cup of champagne, or a glass of champagne, rather, on top of the box. So I do. You're going to end up moving in with somebody or some shit. Getting ready to pack your shit up and move in with somebody or something. And it's a celebratory energy. Because this chick got a glass of champagne. I don't think it would be celebratory if she didn't. Now, obviously, to a certain degree, decluttering is a good thing, right? You're cleaning up. But I do. Somebody, you are. You might be like, well, damn, I just moved in here, Marisa. Well, get ready. Because, yo, shit, you might be out of there in like a year or so. I don't know why I'm hearing that. All right, my lease is up. Or somebody, you might potentially end up subleasing. Or, who knows, selling your home. Or shit, for some of y'all, you might keep the home and start renting that bitch out to somebody else. Hey. So I do. That's why I'm like, finances are rolling in the right direction. Love is obviously sticking out in this reading to me. That's flowing in the right direction. Ooh, I like it. Spirit, what is gratitude and courage? Gratitude and courage. I have gentleness coming out here. Gentleness. So I feel like you've learned how to be gentle with yourself here. Okay, there could be something here about feathers as well, too. Feathers, whenever I see feathers, it always makes me think about my yacht, right? Balancing your heart up against the feather. And I do. I feel like you've done a lot of work. I feel like at some point in time, the heart was very, very heavy. Okay, I feel like whoever this past person is, theirs damn sure is. But see, that's the sort of vibe. I feel like whoever you were with, they were not gentle with you. They did not treat you or handle you with care. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I feel like I almost want to say stripped for some reason. Like at some point in time with this person, you started to feel stripped here. Too vulnerable, maybe. I don't know, just not protected or covered, right? Because like you're already covered by God. But again, when you're in a relationship with someone, there's a level of protection that person also needs to provide. I feel like on both ends, right? But it usually leans more towards the divine masculine energy. And I feel like this person was not protecting you. Not protecting you, your feelings. Maybe there could even be this energy too of not standing up for you in certain situations where you feel like this person should have maybe told somebody else like it is or some shit, but they're siding with this motherfucker or something like that. I do. I feel like maybe for some of y'all, maybe you didn't feel like a priority, or you felt like you always came second to everyone else, everything else, or something. So I do. That's why I was like, I feel like you're living in this first for yourself. And who knows, for some of y'all, you could have maybe just met this soulmate. But I do feel like there's something that's coming in where you're manifesting it. And it's getting ready to happen for you. So I feel like you're practicing grace and gentleness with yourself. But I feel like that's what this person is also going to provide to you as well, too. Somebody is really going to let you know how special it is that you are to them. It's like you don't have to be afraid or scared of someone or some sort of vibes like that. Somebody, you could have on some rings here, maybe some bracelets or some sort of vibes like that. Maybe like jewelry. I'm seeing somebody you have like jewelry on here. Maybe a couple of like chains, like stacks here or some sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Hope on the horizon. So you have restored your hope. I do. Through the use of shadow work here, maintaining healthy boundaries, finding your boundaries. Like I said, through the form of gratitude here, learning your lessons, burning your candles, showing love to yourself. And that's a confirmation. That's what I felt like. Like, yeah, maybe initially it felt kind of like hopeless, but you found that shit again. And that's why I feel like whoever this person of the past is, they're feeling some type of way about it. I don't know if somebody kind of felt like maybe you'd be back or you'd return or you'd come running back to them. I'm getting this almost vibe of like no one else will want you anyway or some shit. Like I don't know why this person is a piece of shit, but they just are. Spirit, what is shadow and nature spirits? Shadow and nature spirits? Yeah, look at this. I have Stormy coming out. So you went through it. You went through it. I'm hearing Shaka Khan. Through the fire. Okay, bitch. You done went through the fire, through the storm, the hail, the snow. Okay? You done went through a lot of it. This chick, her mascara is running. I do. I feel like whoever this past person is, they used to have you, like, fucked up, man, in your feels. I don't know if there might have been some sort of involvement here when it came to substances, liquor, maybe some tree, maybe something a little bit harder, who knows. But I feel like you also overcame that. Somebody, you could, like, maybe not drink anymore, not smoke anymore, not... Because I feel like maybe somebody you were putting your energy or your power into that. Maybe even too while you were in this connection. Also maybe shortly after the case. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. But that's what something kind of feels like to me for somebody as well too. Like maybe your hand was glued to the bottle for a period of time. Just it feels kind of depressed. That's what something feels like to me. And then that's why I was saying maybe you found your refuge in nature here. I don't know why I just heard get up, baby. Maybe somebody, a grandmother here that passed on. Again, a divine feminine energy here. One of your ancestors. Yeah, get up, baby. And you started getting up. Feels like to me, again, like maybe just moving, right? Getting outside, going for your walks. It's like to me, something started off slow, and then it started to pick up over time. And that's where I feel like your energy is at. This energy where shit is just, it's starting to pick up. It's starting to take off. Yeah, look at this. I have unconscious games coming out. And it's funny to me that Know Your Worth came out. So I do. I feel like that was something here that was missing for you. You didn't know your worth at the time. You didn't know your worth. You didn't know how special you are. Again, like I said, maybe you were unaware of your psychic abilities or your gifts here, how much power it is that you actually hold. I do. I feel like there was a level here of not being aware. You just weren't aware. And then, like I said as well, too, I feel like whatever type of time this past person is that you were dealing with, that's what the unconscious games is kind of giving me. Even, too, going back to a narcissistic vibe with air coming out in the reverse. Maybe while you were dealing with this person, you didn't even know what a narcissist was yet or something. Or you didn't know what to attribute it to. Or you trying to make excuses for somebody. Or you're da-da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like you're in the energy or the knowing now that I can show love or practice grace with someone because of what it is that they've gone through, but that don't mean I got to put up with it. Right? So I do. I feel like you're in a totally different energy, a whole new timeline here, where you're not willing to bargain that shit anymore. Spirit, what is shift, transmute, and new life? Yeah, discount. Discount tire just drove past. You're not willing to discount yourself anymore. Lower yourself. Cheapen yourself. You know what you fucking deserve. Shift, transmute, and new life. Woo! On fire. I knew it. I'm like, you are hot. Okay, honey? Aries, Leo, Sag can hold significance. This could possibly be in your chart as well, too. But regardless, you are hot right now. That's what I'm saying. You looking good. You on top of your shit. Things are speeding up for you. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in my mind's eye. The door is opening. The opportunities are opening. Right? Again, going back to this key here. And I feel like whoever this person is coming in shit. They might look good as well, too, honey. I'm just saying, coming out in this vertical row here. So I do. I feel like the two of y'all are like going to have the hots for each other. Very passionate about each other here. That's why I was seeing that baby. Fire to new life with the ankh. Y'all know that's a womb and a phallus. And the ovaries. If you didn't, now you know. So I do. This bus just drove by. It said first student. So it's like at first you had to be a student here. And learn whatever it is that you needed to learn. And now that's why all of this shit is coming in for you. I like this energy, Divine Collective. Somebody's going to have the hots for you, honey. And I feel like you're going to know the direction it is that you're moving with this person. Because they're going to let you know and also act on it as well. Because again, fire is action. It's movement. So it ain't just going to be, I'm going to tell you. Because even over here, air in the reverse. I'll talk your head off about what we doing, where we going, but I ain't never going to commit to the shit. The fuck? I do. I feel like somebody was a piece of shit. They were so dreamy in the fucking beginning. Because obviously can't nobody be fucked up in the beginning. Or else you're not going to fuck with them, right? So that's something feels like to me. Somebody was so dreamy in the beginning until they weren't. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Trust your intuition. So we got trust in this same vertical row here twice. So I feel like this is a heads up for the both of you. This person can trust you and you can trust them. And we already got 111 intuition coming out as one of our synchronicities here. So I feel like you can trust that this person is like a leader, a protector, a provider. In more ways than one, right? Like I said, if this is a divine masculine responsibility is not to just provide financially. Right? I feel like there could even be ways over here where you could provide financially for yourself. Right? Your money is your money, his money is your money, and your money, they money. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting my words all mixed up. But I feel like the two of you guys are building a life together. Or whatever dynamic it is that you want. Everybody is fucking different. You know, so some people it is 50-50. Some people it's 80-20. Some people it's 100. But maybe in other areas, you know, you do this, do that. That's why motherfuckers need to sit down and talk first. Like, and I feel like that's what you guys are going to do here. Like, have honest conversations with each other. What do you think about this? What are your thoughts on that? What do you believe? What is it that you... And I feel like y'all are also going to learn a lot from each other as well, too. It is. This relationship to me doesn't feel like I do. I feel like there's a level of sensuality here and attraction here, but it goes deeper than that. What's at the bottom here? I have becoming nobody coming out here. So I feel like that's the energy of whoever this person is that you left behind. Somebody is a nobody here, or maybe feeling like they're starting from scratch, or I do get this vibe of like someone kind of being upset that you're not going with their program anymore or some shit like that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I got beauty sleep coming out here because you too focused on who it is that you are. Your beauty sleep here, getting your rest. Okay, look at that. She's reading a book. That's what I figured. Somebody's reading a book before night. There's a little fairy on this card as well, too, that's like has the wand out that's kind of blessing her. I don't know if some of you guys have stuffed animals or some sort of shit like that. Or maybe, I don't know why I'm hearing collector's items. There's something here that possibly you collect, or some sort of hobby that you're into or something. I have in touch with your body coming out here. I figured that much as well, too. Somebody, you could be drinking your green smoothies here. There's watermelons here, pineapples here, grapes. Okay? But you looking good, boo. And then one more for the plot. I knew it. Multiple streams coming out here. And the bread is looking good as well, too. Maybe there's some sort of new adventures or new business ventures here that you're looking to get involved in. But I feel like you're manifesting in all areas here. You're manifesting protection. You're manifesting love. You're manifesting money. But that's exactly how I felt. You're manifesting a sexy body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. You got it going on. Whoever it is that I'm reading for. Bonita Applebum, you got it going on. Bonita Applebum, you got it going on. Who was that? A Tribe Called Quest? You got it going on. You got it. Going on. You got it. Going on. Let's go ahead and pull out our tarot. Our tarot. What's at the bottom here? I have the Two of Swords here. So I feel like you made your choice or you made a decision here. Okay? Yes, baby. Bop, the Empress. Let me flash it real quick. I don't want them trying to flag me for the boobies, honey. Okay? But you're a fucking Empress. The Divine Feminine. Come on now. So I feel like you had a decision to make and you chose yourself. You just know that was what was best for you. Even if at the time the shit hurt. Right? Because someone could potentially, obviously be hurting you and all types of stuff like that. And like I said, you might not be ready to go yet. Or, again, you still got hope. Like someone's going to change or they're going to, whatever. Spirit, what is spiritual cleansing? Grounded. Manifesting magic. No strings attached. No strings attached. Okay, bitch, you got in sync with yourself. Okay, spiritual cleansing, grounded, manifesting magic, no strings attached, and upside down. Wasn't that a song too? Upside down, or you got me upside down, or some shit. What's going on here, Spirit? Why am I hearing, I've got a crush on you, my baby? Who sang that? Was that Mario? Not Mario, but y'all remember that other dude, Mario? What is this? Look at this. I got the devil coming down in the reverse. Capricorn energy. Yup. So you ridded yourself or cleansed yourself of the devil here. I told you, it's whoever the fuck is over here in this bottom pile. Right in this vertical row that you got rid of. You was basically sleeping with the damn devil. I heard bottom of the deck. Confirmation, the 8 of Cups. You gathered the wisdom that you needed from this connection and got the fuck up out of there. That's what I'm saying. Even to maybe some of your own behaviors started due to this person. Or like I said, maybe even too for some of y'all going back to the drinking or to the, I do. Maybe you weren't doing something, this person got you involved in it. Or it was the only way that you were able to cope. Or things just started getting like, that's what something almost feels like to me. And then for a period of time, just feeling stuck with somebody by these strings being attached to whoever it is that they are. Some of y'all, you could have did a cord cutting here. Okay? Multiple. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Somebody, you did multiple cord cuttings or some sort of shit just for this one person. Because of how topsy-turvy they had you. And ever since you walked away, that's how, again, like I said, you've been able to manifest here. You started grounding yourself. What else here, Spirit? You might even consider this person to be an incubus or succubus. So yeah, you walked away here. For yourself here. For your true soul contract. Like I said, maybe which was unbeknownst to you at the time. Because I do feel like initially when you left, obviously, you had to go through this shadow work. So it was like you were leaving this person to step into this relationship with this new soulmate that you have. And that's why I was saying as well, too, you got your own place or something. You got your own place, your own crib, your own apartment, some sort of vibes like that. But essentially, you came back into agreement with yourself, right? Like, I can't live like that anymore. Yeah, look at this. I have the 6 of Cups. You started showing love to yourself. Rekindling the love with you that you felt like was stripped from you or taken away from you. And who knows? Whoever this soulmate is coming in. They could be a past life soulmate here. A past life soulmate that you're getting ready to meet. So it's like you could argue your soul already knows this person. But it's like you're meeting them for the first time in the 3D. Okay. Yeah. There could be something here about even numbers as well too. 8, 4, and 6 is here. So I do. Somebody's getting ready to come in and just, whoo, why am I hearing lay it on me, lay it on me? Was that Kelly Rowland? Spirit, what is safe travel, growth, time in the reverse, creating progress, and every step counts? Ooh, I got the star coming out here. 111 on the timer. 111 intuition coming out. Aquarius energy. So yeah, you going in this direction has baby bop. You're being seen. I want you to know that. That's why this person is getting ready to find you. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I do. You looking damn fucking good right now, man. You do. It's like you look to me like, it feels like to me you look totally different than you did in your most recent past here. That's why I was like, I feel like somebody just kind of had you out here looking a little crazy because of how much it is that they were draining you here. But again, you restored a level of hope here, right? Hope on the horizon here. There could be something here about you pouring libations as well, too, for your ancestors. I don't know if you have an altar. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, look at that. The sun coming out heavy on the major arcana. Leo energy. I fucking love this shit. You can't tell me you're not going in the right direction with the star and the sun coming out. And that's just more confirmation to me that people are seeing you. A star shines bright and so does the sun. You can't miss it. At all. So that's what something kind of feels like to me. And I feel like another reason why you shining so bright is to be, I feel like to almost as if show whoever this past person is that you fine without them. You're better off without them. You don't fucking need them. You know what I'm saying? That you can love yourself and it's somebody else who's going to come in and love you properly. While I'm getting this sort of like ain't nobody going to want you or love you sort of shit. I do. I feel like somebody here tried to intentionally break you down. So almost as if try to make you undesirable to other people. And it's like that shit isn't fucking happening. Maybe for some of you guys, look out for this person either in Leo season or Aquarius season. Or it's giving me like spring, summer vibes with the sun being out here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? So you're right where you're supposed to be. You're happy, you're enjoying life. And that's why I was like, that's why this relief energy is coming out over here. You do. You feel good, whoever I'm reading for. Look at this. I have the 7 of Swords coming out here as well, too. I do. I feel like with this time coming out in the reverse, I feel like there's this energy of like just remaining positive, right? Don't self-sabotage here, okay? Even too, there might be moments where you kind of have reflections when it comes to this past relationship, and it's like you just have to remind yourself like that was the past. You don't live by that. You don't conform to that anymore or some sort of shit. Bottom of the deck I heard, thank you, the Lovers. Because your person is right here, baby. Gemini energy. I do. I feel like it took you a lot of work to remove or rid yourself. Or get this motherfucker out your nervous system. That's what something feels like to me. It took you a minute to get this past dumb fuck out of your nervous system here. And there are times where that shit can resurface. That's why I always tell people when it comes to your triggers, it's about learning how to maneuver with them. Because it's not saying that, okay, you might not feel the trigger 5 years from now. This shit might pop up and it might make you, damn, and this shit made me feel some type of way. But because you've been doing your work, right, it's not affecting you the way that it once did. Or maybe if you used to get into the trigger and it's like, damn, bitch, I done been triggered a whole month. Maybe that shit might only piss you off for like a couple minutes and then you done with it. Like, man, fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Like your spirit team wants you to stay in good spirits and good energy. Because this person ain't around the corner, baby Bob. That's what it feels like to me. Like they about to pull up. Okay. Who knows? Maybe for some of y'all, you could meet somebody. Maybe they could be pulling up in their car. Like, hey, I think you are so beautiful. Something. Like, shit, can I take you out tonight? Like, what's good? Spirit, what is divine feminine, soulmate, disconnect, and rehabilitation? Divine feminine, soulmate, disconnect, and rehabilitation. What is this? Yep, I got justice coming out here. Libra energy. This is the one, son. This is the one. This is everything you've been waiting for. To be quite honest, I do. I feel like whoever this divine masculine is, because that's how I kind of feel. It could be a divine feminine. But I feel like they do. They have a good head on their shoulders. Again, on this card, you can see that the third eye is visible here, right? So I do. I feel like this person is also in tune with their gifts as well, too. Who it is that they are, where it is that they've come from. Yeah, look at that. I heard bottom of the deck as well, too. The Hierophant. And God drives this person. Heavy on the major arcana, Taurus, Libra, Sag energy. God guides this person. I feel like whoever this person is, that's who is first in their life. Just like I feel like the same for you. I feel like God comes first in both of y'all's lives. The next, it will be each other. Like that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Like there's a level of hierarchy here that I feel like is the proper way of going about things. Because how can I expect you to care for me and pour into me and you don't have no relationship with the divine or yourself? So I do. And I feel like this person, again, with rehabilitation coming out to the Hierophant, they've learned their own lessons here. Right? And I feel like to trust their judgment. I feel like whoever this person is coming in, they have to learn how to trust their judgment here. It's funny to me because there's a key here and there's two keys that are on the Hierophant as well too. I do. There might be 3 instances here or something that you experience with this person and then it's like you're going to know that they're the one or something that I'm hearing. Like 3 different experiences that you share with this person. Maybe in certain ways that this person shows up for you or what it is that they do for you without you having to ask almost that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Or something. Some sort of vibe. I feel like somebody could have gone to therapy as well too. You or this person or both or some sort of vibes. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the 3 of Swords coming out here. I do. I feel like whatever happened in maybe some sort of therapy session or something, it's like somebody got their heartache or their pain out. Somebody was able to discuss what was really going on with them. And I feel like maybe that's why this divine masculine here, or again, feminine, flip a rubber double smack it, was experiencing maybe what they were experiencing. I feel like somebody was trying to hide from themselves, hide from their feelings here, which usually most of the divine masculine they do. And that's why I feel like the divine feminine came out as well. Because somebody finally has opened themselves up to let go of the pain that they were experiencing. Confirmation, I heard bottom of the deck here, temperance energy, Sag. So I do. I feel like whoever this man is, possibly, he's ready to love. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. I'm ready to love. I've learned lessons here. I've let go of past pains and grudges. I'm providing myself here with a level of justice so that I can get what I'm deserving of. Because they know that they want a bad little lady. Is the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Or again, whatever you guys like. Spirit, what is air in the reverse? Veiled, this fool. The best of you and tell it like it is. Air in the reverse, they ain't got nothing on this person. Air in the reverse, veil the best of you and tell it like it is. So I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody is definitely receiving some form of karma because they're going to have to watch you be with your fucking soulmate. They sure are, since they want to watch anyway, but they acting like they ass ain't. I do. Let me fucking tell it. Although I don't feel like you were in your Empress energy yet, I still feel like you was giving this person a good daily dose of some good loving. Is what something feels like to me. You know? I feel like things that you did give to this person, they didn't even fucking deserve it. And again, there was a lesson involved in this. You were meant to come across this person, whatever the case may be, but I do. Somebody might feel like they're losing out in life as well. Like the wheel might not be spinning in this person's favor. Or they could be receiving a lot of no's or some sort of shit like that. Yeah, they giving back all that energy that they put on you. What else here, Spirit? It's like you took your energy with you. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Pentacles coming out here. You took your energy with you. Ever since you left this person, you've been on the up and fucking up. And that's what they've been seeing. And the chick on this card is pregnant. Like I said, I feel like there's a pregnancy that's going to eventually end up happening in this new connection. So this person is about to see it. I'm telling you, while they thought that they done left your ass somewhere, you turned your whole life around. The best of you is actually coming out now. Again, I feel like whatever it was that you could give to this person at that moment in time was the best of you, right? In whatever capacity it is that you could show up for someone. But now, oh, it's like above and beyond. I feel like this person is going to trip the fuck out. I really do. You could be doing some sort of chakra work here as well. And who knows? Maybe you wanted to go the full way with this person, right? Kids, marriage, building a certain life together here. Yeah, look at this. I have the King of Swords coming out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's so funny to me because air came out in the reverse. I told you this person wanted to talk to you while they were sitting up here acting like they don't. Or like they don't give a fuck. Yeah, the hell they do. Somebody's going to feel some type of way when they see a real man coming in to speak to you. Or a real woman. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, look at this. I have the moon coming out here. Cancer energy. They sure are. And somebody might think this person is already here. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Maybe for some of y'all, you like, yeah, my man is already here. My man, my man, my man, my woman, my woman, my woman, or whatever the case may be. But I do. I still feel like I said, how I'm reading this, how I'm feeling it, this person isn't all the way here yet, but it's like they're on their way in. So this person could feel like you're hiding something from them as well, too. Because I feel like there's something that's going on where they are receiving a little bit of information about you since they still got their nose in your business. But something does kind of feel like to me, because there is a vagina on this card, like, who are you talking to? Are you sharing your body with somebody here? Or, like, what's happening? And who knows? For some of y'all, there could be a level of self-pleasure that I'm picking up here as well, too. Maybe getting acquainted with touch again. Or sex again or something. Maybe just kind of depending on what happened in this area with this person. Okay? But I do. Even veiled to the moon. This person, I do. They have some sort of ulterior motives. I feel like if they were to try to come back around and try to get in your good graces, they would try to play it again. Try to give you a couple of weeks of bliss. And then before you know it, they're back to being an asshole again. No thanks. Spirit... Okay, hello, no thanks. 9 of Pentacles. You'll be ready to be back single again. Spirit, what is protection, talisman, healthy boundaries, and be authentic? Protection, talisman, healthy boundaries, and be authentic. What's this? So yeah, I have the 3 of Cups coming out here. So this is how you were able to reconcile your energy or pull your energy back to you. Like I said, it's by creating healthy boundaries. There could be something going on here as well, too, with certain friends of yours who also acted as a helping hand, if you will, or helped in assisting you through this period of doing your shadow work or coming back into yourself. Who knows? Maybe for some of y'all, maybe some of your friends could have missed you. I don't know. Maybe you were missing in action, even too, prior to shadow work, like with this person or getting caught up with somebody, or it's like, hey girl, you know, when you da-da-da-da, or I don't know. But I do feel like there was a level of depression that you experienced. Where it was like you didn't really want to do anything or go anywhere or some sort of shit like that. But I do. Confirmation. But I feel like you're enjoying yourself now. Yeah, look at this. I have the Two of Pentacles coming out here as well, too. It's like you're enjoying yourself now. I feel like you also know how to balance your energies out. Maybe as things kind of come and go in life, or as you kind of juggle or multitask here. It feels like to me you're able to keep something in motion. Didn't I say something about being in motion earlier? Something is in motion. What you're manifesting is in motion. So it is. It's like you're always moving now or something. That's what something feels like to me. That stagnant energy that you were feeling before, it's like you're moving. It's something going on. Again, in touch with your body, moving your body. Shit, for some of y'all, you just be at the crib twerking. Twerk, 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 twerk. Listen, open up the hips. Open up the hips. Hip thrusts. Okay? That's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? And I feel like being authentic too, even with the Two of Pentacles coming out, is kind of giving me the vibe of like, if you mad, be mad about it. If you're happy about it, be happy about it. If you feeling different about it, feeling different about it. Because again, going back to this, you taking off that mask that I feel like was a level of protection for you in this past relationship, just so that you not, you know, feeling like this person's about to pop off, or y'all about to have a bad day, or some sort of shit like that. You feel like you can be truly in your expression now. Right? Create and progress. I feel like you have progressed in your expression, or your ability to be able to say, this is how I'm feeling about it, and I'm not going to shut up about it. Not until I feel better about it, or something is done about it. And I feel like that's one of the things that you and whoever this new person that you're with, or that you're going to be with, it's like y'all are in touch in that area. There could be kind of like this, let's not go to bed mad at each other sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Or even if we do have to step away from each other, we're going to find a solution and come back to each other, versus letting something fester, or we never really fix it anyway, but it still is going to be an issue in the future because it's like the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Six of Swords coming out here. I do. I feel like whatever is going on here, like I said, confirmation. The two of y'all are getting ready to merge with each other. You are. Yeah, look at this. I have the Seven of Cups coming out here as well, too. So whoever this person is that I feel like is coming in, they see you, baby. They see you as an option. Like I said, you guys could be out hanging out with your friends or some sort of shit like that. Like I said, it's a sunny day, a summer day here, or some sort of shit. And that's why I feel like even here too with the Seven of Swords, Spirit is like, you know, don't self-sabotage anything, or don't think that someone's not coming in, because you got the Lovers right there. This person is coming in. Thank you. Look at that shit. I got the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom as well too. The money is coming. The person is coming. All these opportunities and doors are opening up for you again here. I like it. Spirit, what is magic, trust, claim your energy, and decluttering? Magic, trust, claim your energy, and decluttering. What's this? Look at this. I have the Four of Pentacles coming out here. It's so funny to me. She got a box in her hand. She has pentacles in her hand. And the pentacles like have locks on them. It's so funny to me. This key here. I'm telling you, it's like you're opening the door to everything it is that you've ever wanted, honey. It's like nothing is off limits to you anymore. Nothing. Nothing at all is off limits to you. And you know this, man. The High Priestess here, Chris Tucker, can hold significance. Cancer, Pisces energy. You know this. And there goes a match. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. So I do. That's why I was like, I feel like this person might be just as spiritual as you. Or some sort of shit like that. Or they might dabble in the magic just as much as you do. Or something. But it's like, I feel like y'all have a respect for each other. You guys also have a respect for your gifts. This ain't giving me the vibe of somebody out here who's fucked up, or they trying to do some weird sick shit to you, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, whatever it is that y'all want to call yourselves. Priest, priestess, witch, warlock. Because a warlock is just a male witch. I feel like we have tried to taint that word so fucking much that the minute everybody hears it, it's like, oh, he's a warlock. Yeah, bitch. A man is a warlock. Now, is he a fucked up one? Or is he on the right side of the street? Well, where are we going with this? You could be a fucked up witch, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's reframe here. Let's, you know, it's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Okay. But somebody is magical and so are you. Ooh. And out of this magic, I told you, look at this shit. The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like this speaks to whoever this person is coming in. But I'm telling you, I feel like it's a little baby. A little baby that's going to be made here or something, honey. Okay, the tower is kind of giving me, listen, it might happen kind of fast, too. I'm just saying. The tower is giving me, okay, it's giving me that phallus, honey. What else here? Look at this shit. I got the Queen of Cups coming out here. Yeah, you about to fall in love. And I feel like this person about to fall in love with you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So somebody they are. And I feel like you'll be able to really be in that feminine energy. I love when that comes out in readings. Where it's like a man is allowing a woman to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Spirit, what is gratitude, courage, gentleness, and hope on the horizon? I love this read, honey. Like, I am in love with this reading. Whose reading is this? Whoa, did y'all hear my phone? It said do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whose reading is this? 111 on the clock, bro. Look at that. 111. Intuition. I'm telling you. Y'all about to experience a new beginning here, honey. Gratitude, courage, gentleness, and hope on the horizon. Bitch! The Empress coming out here, baby. Bach, Taurus, Libra energy. I knew it. I just fucking knew it. I should have known it was going to come out again. You are just sachet, Shantae. It's just giving. That's why I was like, I'm getting a sensual vibe. Like you just loving on yourself, baby. I don't know why I'm seeing honey being poured on you. I don't know what the two of y'all gonna have going on, honey, but it's just like, it's like the sweetness in life or something. Like it just feels good. That's what something feels like to me. And it's like nothing, I don't know why I almost want to say nothing can ruin your day. Or even if something does cause you to have to pivot or something. It's like, if it's out of your control, it's like you don't even give it that much space to exist or something. Like, it's not my battle. It's above me. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. You are in full-blown Empress mode. And that's why I was like, you about to be somebody's wife, about to be somebody's mama. Again, take what resonates for your story. I can't have no kids. Marisa, my tube's tied. Well, obviously don't take that part. What else here, Spirit? Oh, man. What else? Yeah, baby. I told you were in full-blown manifestation mode, the Magician. Come on now. Gemini, Virgo energy, heavy on the fucking major arcana. That's what I'm saying. It's like nothing is off limits to you. Bottom of the deck. Damn, the 10 of Cups, baby Bob. Woo! That's why Spirit said keep hope alive. Okay? It's right here, Divine Collective. I heard split the deck. Yes, the Fool. Take that leap of faith, baby. Aries energy. I told you, this is a new beginning. It's almost like you can't even fuck this shit up. This is what your spirit team has been waiting for. Again, for you to trust in yourself again, to trust in them, trust in the divine. We're leading you in the right direction. You're about to get everything that's owed to you, everything. And you thought, oh yeah, I want this with this past person and we gonna be able to. Nah, this person was not meant to go in the direction that you're going. They ain't even figured their own shit out yet. They still over there struggling. That's exactly what you would have been doing had you not learned what you needed to learn. Had you not gotten up, baby. Get up, baby. Okay? I'm hearing somebody grandma again or somebody. Spirit, what is shadow, nature spirits, stormy, know your worth in the reverse, and unconscious games? I like this. This might be my favorite read this week so far. What's today? Tuesday? That's what my dad say. He say Tuesday. He don't say Tuesday. Everything is D. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Look at this. I got the 5 of Wands and it flipped out here in the reverse. So I feel like, you know what I feel like? Initially, when you went through this breakup, you didn't have any fight in you. I feel like somebody really stripped you of your energy, right? Fire, this horizontal row. Hell, Wands is fire. They stripped you of your energy or something. Or maybe you feel like you fought so much with this person, it's like, shit, I need a fucking break. That's what something felt like to me. You needed a break. And I feel like that's why I heard somebody's ancestor like, okay, get up. It's time for you to get up. Or some sort of vibes. Because it's like, you're not going to sit here and wallow in this pain forever and a damn day. Like, absolutely not. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody in your family. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. And this also goes back to knowing your worth. Oh, you know it now. It ain't no question about it with the 10 of Pentacles coming out. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. We got the 7 of Pentacles coming out here. Even with the 2 of Pentacles in this same vertical row, like I said, you were, I don't know, confused about it for a period of time, or again, that energy where I feel like going back to that, what do I deserve, or do I deserve this, or why am I getting this, or why is this happening to me, sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. And then it's a castle here. So it's making me feel like, again, maybe feeling like you were stuck in a home, stuck in bed, not really wanting to participate in life, maybe even do things. Like I said, 3 of Cups here in this vertical, or with your friends, or something. So I do. There's some sort of family member here who I feel like came to you. Maybe, again, while you were getting this beauty sleep over here, okay? Or while you were, again, going through the storm. It's just like somebody came and, like, almost as if tapped you on your shoulder or something here to make you realize who you are. Yeah, I have the Tower coming out here to help you create change for yourself, Scorpio energy, to help you and navigate through this transformation that you were experiencing. Because I do. It just feels like to me like life kind of blew up for you. And it's like, how do I fix this? How do I change this? Where do I even start? That's what I'm like, where do I even start with this? And I feel like whoever this ancestor is, I do. That's why I was saying something about libations. Yeah, pour out them libations, baby. Pour them out. Because whoever this ancestor is, when I say they got your back, look at that. The King of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They love you. And there goes a match. We got a King and Queen of Cups as a match. The Hierophant and the High Priestess coming out as a match. I'm telling you. I love this. I absolutely love this. And they are in support of whoever this divine masculine is coming in for you as well, too. They like this person. Yeah, Judgment, Libra energy here at the bottom. They already done made their damn ruling. Yep, this is who you need to be with. Spirit, what is shift, transmute, new life, on fire, and trust your intuition? Yeah, look at this. The Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is it right here. This is it right here, baby bop. What else do you need, honey? What else do you need? This is it right here. What else here, Spirit? Yes, the 2 of Cups coming out here. Look at that. 2 hearts on fire. This is your soulmate, baby bop. This is the one. This is it. Y'all are coming into union with each other. Whoever this person is from your past life, y'all are coming into union with each other. You just had to get the fucking devil out the way. Man. There might be some sort of memories that resurface from your past life as well, too. Even with the 6 of Cups coming out there. I don't know. I don't know if this person is going to say something that feels familiar to your soul. That's what something feels like to me. There's a level of familiarity with your soul. An experience. Something that they say. Or I don't know. Something that you guys both shared or went through. Maybe separately. But it resonates. There's something about a resonance here. With each other. I have the 8 of Swords coming out here. Yeah. Something about a resonance that stuck with the 2 of you. Like a memory or something that the 2 of you have held on to. It almost feels like to me it's resting like deep somewhere in your subconscious. But it's like the minute that the 2 of y'all link up or get together or something, it's gonna come to the forefront. Take that as it resonates. But that's what Spirit is giving me here. Or something. But this person is gonna lock you the fuck down with this 8 of Swords coming out here as well too. Shit, like I said, we already got the Hierophant. That's marriage as it is. 4 of Wands is also marriage too. That's why I'm like, somebody not playing about you. At fucking on. Ooh, get ready to meet this person. Ooh. What is this? I have the 4 of Cups coming out here as well too. I do. And you know what else something feels like to me as well? I feel like when there are moments where maybe you get down on yourself or certain things occur or happen for you. Because again, no relationships are perfect. We also deal with things on our own where our partners, you know, come in and, you know, pour into our cup. That's exactly what this person is going to do. I feel like they're never going to leave you hanging, right? See the hand that's sticking out from the clouds. This person will never leave you hanging. I feel like they won't ever make you feel like you're not wanted or something, like whoever this past person did. Yeah. You always have this person's attention with the 6 of Wands coming out. So I feel like any other insecurities that might call themselves trying to bleed over here, if you will, it's like they won't be able to stand a chance. That's what I just heard. It won't be able to stand a chance. I feel like this person is going to reassure you that they love you, they got you, and I feel like you the same for them. Okay? I love this read, y'all. This was a really good reading. Let's see who's resonating, honey. Because we an hour and 40 minutes in, honey. Let's see who's resonating with this read, Spirit. Who's resonating with this read? I got Big Cap coming out here. Who else, Spirit? I got Pisces coming out here. Pisces. I got Cancer. All right, water signs leaving the pack here. I just feel like that speaks to the newfound love for yourself and whoever this person is coming in. I got Big Sag coming out here as well, too. Who else here, Spirit? I got another Pisces coming out. Don't hurt them, Pisces. I got Leo. All right, water and fire going head to head. Where's my air signs at, child? I don't have one air yet. Gemini. Gemini said, I got you. I feel like more confirmation of the lover's energy as well. I have Taurus coming out here. And who's our honorable mention? I got another Sagittarius coming out. Damn, I got another Sag coming out. For some of y'all, the Sag could have been an issue here. And then I have Virgo coming out as our honorable mention. All right, Earth signs, squad. Y'all been coming out squad real heavy lately. What's going on with my Earth energy, baby? Y'all in the building. So I got Capricorn, heavy on the Pisces, Cancer, extra heavy on the Sag, Leo, Gemini, Taurus. Honorable mention here is Virgo. Of course, this can be your sign. This can be the sign of anybody else it is that you were dealing with in your past. Or this can also be the sign of whoever this person is that is coming in for you. Of course, if your sign isn't mentioned here, it can still heavily resonate with you. But y'all know how I like to do. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. I'm going to say South Node too, because I feel like somebody's coming back from a past life. Mercury. And I feel like that's almost what I want to say here. Okay? So I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype up the video if you feel called. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.